Channel switched.
Good morning, good afternoon.
Hi,
Hi,
Tim.
Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Hello, Tim.
Hello, Tim. Is it in Denmark also raining today?
No, it's sunny, but now it's quite windy.
Okay, here in the Alps it's raining the whole day.
Condor weather.
Yep.
Server is up.
Thank you.
Thank you.
User joined your channel.
Hi, Condor3. Hallo.
Hi,
Gert.
Hi, Gert.
Hello, Gert.
Hi, Gert.
Hello, hello.
It's a short flight. Is that school class?
No, it's all. But the first long leg is headwind.
Yeah, that's true.
User in your channel timed out.
You're not joining us, Bruce?
I just didn't see a need to jump in that quick. I'm going to do a few things. There's so much time, and you come in so high.
All right.
Thanks for asking, my friend. It's May Day today, isn't it?
believe so. Was that? Yeah, it is. Yeah, but it's Easter Monday, isn't it?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's May Day. Lose track of all these things when you retire.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I don't have to gear.
User joined your channel.
I think his internet crashed.
Yeah, he got dropped in TeamSpeak, and yeah, or his computer crashed.
Or he didn't like what Tim was saying, that the first flag was a headwind lag.
Oh,
No, he was dropped from TeamSpeak. He didn't close TeamSpeak. It was disconnected. Yeah, like so. Either his computer or his internet went out.
Yeah, I think so too.
Good morning, afternoon, or evening, folks.
Hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark. Hi, Mark.
Hello, Mark.
Oh, he's coming back in.
No, next try, I lost completely my internet connection.
I hope it works better this time.
Yeah. Not.
No harm done so far. Can stay up for the race. You guys get a lockup?
Yeah,
Yes,
big
yeah.
one. Yeah.
It was definitely loading something because I looked at my computer and the hard drive, the drive activity light was flashing.
Hi Matteo, the task is 145 kilometers. All gliders allowed.
Uh-oh. Lost the mark.
Nah, I just realized I forgot a part of my process. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Hi, John. You did really good yesterday with Swift, John. Very nice.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I wish we would do like they set up like a school task class with no PDA. Although, if they doing no PDA tasks on Tchin Tchin, they should definitely they should always just turn the turn point helpers up all the way so people don't get lost. Because getting lost isn't fun, but.
I actually disagree. I think the whole point of the no PDA is that you should be able to find the turn point without the
Well,
helpers.
the problem is with the Tchin Tchin task, there's no time really to study the task very clearly. And if someone isn't already set up with some way to print it out or print it on a separate monitor, they're out of luck. I mean, think about it. You join, and then it's like, oh no map, and you don't have any way of dealing with that. You're not gonna be able to fly at all.
Oh,
I still
yes,
wouldn't mind it every
wind
so
chip,
often. I
it
mean, the
does.
Tchin Tchin tasks are sometimes challenging by design.
And you need them once in a while.
Pierre's the one that does them. Today's guy is the one that does them now and then.
I don't think they've done one on Condor3 yet.
In a long time. Hey, Gary.
Hey, boys.
And don't forget to wipe your wings before start.
Thank you. High variation on the cloud base today.
Okay, this might be a really stupid question, but I flew a task last night that was club class. And when I was on the thermal page on the Condor PDA, zoomed all the way in, it felt like I wasn't really zoomed in that far. And like today, it feels like I'm zoomed in, I don't know, like 1 or 2 zoom levels farther. Is there something weird about the PDA in club class?
I don't think so. It has a scale in the bottom right corner. This scale is.
Yeah, but it got down to 0 nautical miles, which it was 0 for the last couple zooms.
Yeah, because like mine only goes down to 1.
Yeah, it's kilometers though, John.
Yeah, your kilometers, right?
Ah.
It was just weird because like the circle showing the thermal strength just looked really small, and there was nothing I could do to zoom in enough to make it look not small, and it was weird. I don't know how I never noticed that before. I don't know what's going on.
You said you were using club class.
Standard PDA.
You just weren't making really small circles.
It's standard PDA. Well, it was club class, so I was making smaller circles. And I considered that. I'm like, is this just because this thing's turning really tight?
It's a problem from the standard page. You cannot much.
Okay, so it's a known thing. I usually just look at the XC SOAR thermal helper, so I'm not really even looking at my PDA much, but I was last night.
I wish all the buildings wouldn't like glitter down there.
What do you have your anti-aliasing set to in your graphics?
I don't know.
You might want to try bumping that up one. If you bump up the anti-aliasing, it really cuts down on that shimmering effect.
Do you see shimmering?
A little bit, but I have my anti-aliasing turned up 1 level, and I think I did it exactly for that reason. I noticed it more when I was playing around with VR, but even on my flat screen, yeah, bumping up you turn up the anti-aliasing and everything kind of looks smeared out, but that reduces the shimmering. You have to just play around with it to taste.
Is there anybody in VR that doesn't get shimmering buildings?
Don't look like they're shimmering for me, Bruce.
Oh my god, that's amazing. I'm not on a Quest 3, so I don't know either. So I couldn't duplicate your settings.
Yeah, I was doing it on a Quest 2 when I was playing around with it.
I wonder what you did, Richard. Or Rich?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I can't remember what I got my anti-laser settings to.
You guys set scan frequency too, right?
I use 72 hertz
Yeah.
in the headset.
I can't choose that. Different software.
Yeah.
It's too bad. It detracts. It's so cool, and all that shimmering kind of detracts from the effect.
I had really bad shimmering because I had to reduce the display resolution in order to get the 72 hertz that I needed. But when I did reduce the resolution, the shimmering was really, really bad. So I cranked up the anti-aliasing at the same time that I reduced the resolution. But look at your anti-aliasing. I think it might actually do exactly what you want.
Okay. I hate to give up the, the crispness of the landscape.
Well, it doesn't
Hello,
affect-
guys.
I noticed it in the instrument panel too. There was just a slight bit of edge jagginess in the instrument panel that went away when I bumped up the aliasing.
Yeah, I wish they would. If you turn transparency anti-aliasing on, that will actually get rid of those. But then it really makes it hard for your video card with all the clouds. There's actually ways to do that. You can in a program you can actually anti-alias things more with shaders and stuff. They really should do that with the instrument panel. Because some of the instruments are kind of have aliasing problems. Like right now I'm on the I have the GS1 has that altimeter that has it's the combined radio and altimeter one, and yeah, it's a little bit. If I'm zoomed out, it's got a little bit of shimmery stuff on it.
Well, look,
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, good luck, everyone.
Good luck.
It's a really wide start line.
Hey, Zoko.
Hello, I'm server 3. I was late as usual.
hope you had a good birthday, man.
Yeah, it was brilliant.
Yeah, happy birthday yesterday.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday. Happy birthday.
21 again.
Happy birthday.
luck, Andy.
Oh, thank you. Good luck, Gelt.
Thank you.
Good luck, Gabe.
Thanks, guys.
Good luck. Gordon.
Good luck, Mark.
Thank you. Right behind everyone, so I'll be leeching off everything you find.
Good luck, Mark.
I have 3 really good flyers in front of me, and they're fanned out, so they're doing a sweep for thermals. I like it.
I think our cloud streak's broken, Tim.
Yeah.
Started wiping the bugs, hoping that thermal would be a little bit wider, but nope. This cloud streak is terrible. I wanted to try it without stopping the circle, but did not look like that was going to happen.
This has been 5.5, 6 netto, this cloud.
I'm racing here with EB. Against EB with LS8, I mean.
Yeah, I had LCR right with me. And I couldn't figure out what he was doing. He was able to fly so much flatter. And then I realized, yeah, his wings were really long and really skinny. And then, oh, right, he's in an EB. That'll do it.
Yep.
Man, I took that 4.8 for total average all the way up. I took it to about almost 2,300.
Nice fine, Bruce.
Holy moly.
That's significantly better than anything I've had. Wow.
Yeah. If I was really good, I'd probably be kicking some butt today with a couple good thermals I've had, but
Well, you need just fly McCready of that thermal and that's it.
it's crazy. Just me and one other guy were in it when I was there, at least when I started.
And that's a winning formula.
Yeah, my green marker actually shows about 4.4 on that, but that'd be total average hawk. Looks like you found a pretty strong one, Rich.
Yeah, it's a bit over 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Rich didn't talk about.
Hey, old man.
Yeah, Bruce.
Oh yeah, it's 7 netto going through this thing. It peaked at 7 netto.
So it looks like you're struggling.
Yeah, this is really rough today. Knock, knock. Now, the interesting stuff is going to come. That last leg and the end of this one's going to be interesting. Unless we're flying a mile high like this. Ah, 6+ NATO again, huh?
What? F1's not flying low today?
Yeah. We could fly high like this on the clouds. It's going to negate some of that interesting terrain on the last leg. Make it a little less exciting. I'm always marking all these passes in on my maps. I never end up looking at them because I'm up so high. I'm just flying over everything.
I see a few folks went off to the right to connect with the ridges over there. That might have been a smart move.
Well, you can kind of sneak around the lakeway to get to the turn point too that way.
Yeah, my plan was to go around the right on the west edge of the lake, connect with that ridge, and go to the turn point.
Just you got to get pretty far south to do it. Trade-off.
Yeah, but I'm looking at like YAS and DJT and T4. They have a nice cloud streak right down that. Kind of wish I was over there.
That's what makes this so interesting. Kind of a low cloud there, Tim.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Oh yeah, DJT has the same average speed that I do, but he's way higher and he has a nice line pointing at the turn point. Ah, damn it.
So Tim, just south of the blue line, crossing that last ridge, I had 1910. If that's helpful at all.
It's not so well here, Mark. Clear.
Alright, thanks. I'll bump it and move on.
Fly my tail. See you.
I'm left, Mark.
See ya. Yep.
Yep. Battery 3 is not 4.
You gonna make it, Jim?
Yeah, hopefully.
Why there's thermals all along this ridge and almost no lift on it.
Because Condor 3, dude. This is like a daily topic of discussion. It's kind of sad, really.
I'm not even looking for ridge lift. I'm just saying there's a line of thermals along it. Why aren't the thermals on the ridge working? I know you want a good talk about the wind. When I was on the ridge earlier, the wind direction was completely reversed from the thermal. Yeah, it looks like the way you went, Tim, was pretty good.
You go over the top of the ridge.
You look like you took the blue line pretty much, didn't you, Tim?
Yeah, did.
Oh my gosh, this ridge is the worst I've ever seen in Condor3. There is just, it's a solid line of clouds with nothing.
Oof, did anybody see what EL was trying to do?
Following blue line too low. I mean, I don't understand. He must not have been able to get the thermal I was in. He pretty much just flew toward the mountain, you know, and but he's way too low.
Yeah, it's like these thermals on this ridge are literally right at the top and not an inch below it.
Yeah, the wind changed a little bit.
Congrats, John.
That's good, Yamaha.
Thanks, John.
Yamaha.
Congrats, John.
Congrats.
Yeah, smart move to stop here, Garrett.
Yep.
I was gonna go past it and then looked at the ridge and decided, no way, I wanna hit that ridge at the top. The only way to do that is to stop here. Nice move.
Yeah, the ridge is basically dead.
Congrats, him.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Oh,
Thanks, Tim.
Congrats, team.
FT must have, when you climbed up, he must have left earlier. Look at, they're so low, man. I don't know. This ridge was just almost nothing below the top.
Yeah, I'm at 1400 at the ridge and there's nothing.
But when I say there was nothing below the top, I mean like I was like 5 meters below the top, but there was nothing. Hi, Bruce.
Hi.
Oh, man, even on the ridge, a lot of spots, nothing, or there's actual sink. There's some love.
Boy, you really preserved your altitude better than I did, Tim. Really nice.
Congrats, Bruce.
Congrats.
Congrats, Bruce.
Congrats.
Congrats.
DGT looks like he's doing well.
Yeah, I could tell when I saw him really high on that ridge off to the right. I could tell he was setting himself up for a really good future. He wasn't even slow at that point, so he was just sort of crushing it all around.
Congrats, Gregor.
Thank you.
Tim, you're not supposed to be passing me. You're in an LS8.
Thank you, Wingtip. Hope to see you on Condor soon.
I'm not sure if I will make it to the finish.
Finish today looks a bit tricky. It's a high ground.
Yeah, basically it's surrounded on 3 sides, and the only open side is the far side from where we're coming from. Congrats, Rich. Second.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Thank you. Congrats, old man.
Congrats. I had during the traveling on Squeery.
Oh man, that next ridge looks like it's buried in the clouds almost. That's
Yeah.
gonna be interesting.
Hey, Bruce.
Thank you.
Hi guys. Okay. Rich.
Okay.
Hey, good.
I gave some thought to going to the north of the blue line there down that other valley. Doesn't look like the smart guys in front of me think to do that.
Looks like DGT's doing it.
Yeah, you can go north and all around, follow the orange line. Orange road.
Well, there's only, the last pass is only like 2050 if you go down the end of that valley. That's what I liked about it.
Yeah,
This
this
other
is
one
7
is,
meters per second right here.
2380.
No,
Thank you.
no.
That's handy.
Yeah.
What's
Merci.
in
Congrats. Congrats, Gert.
Record.
Thank you.
Congrats.
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 Back.
Congrats, Holger.
That's all there.
Glückwunsch.
Is there Rob on the channel?
He's not in chat. Oh my gosh, this is so terrible.
Yeah, I see that I need 2380 to get over to where I want to go without going way, 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 way around.
But this ridge is doing the thermals are, I mean, literally at above the ridge. If you are not I'm just like 10 meters below the ridge top, and I'm barely getting anything.
The clouds are at the ridge top. The cloud banks.
Yeah, and that too.
That's Mark.
Mark.
Congrats.
I don't see DGT in the other
Congrats,
valley.
Mark.
He's off to the left, Bruce.
Oh. I was talking about going way to the right.
You know, he went DGT went left.
Oh.
Yeah, he went. I don't know where he went. He went south. Oh, there. Yeah, as soon as I got above the ridge, top of the ridge, suddenly blam left.
Finish was 1800. Oh, right.
Well, yes, but the mountains around the finish are the problem.
Yeah.
Right.
Finish is 0.
Yeah, the finish is ground. Oh, DGT's off to our left. Yeah, I can see him now. Yeah, I should have stopped that thermal, Tim. The one you stopped that for a minute. I should have stopped there for a second and taken a few turns because I had to go so slow just to stay on the ridge.
Yeah.
DGT's back with us. Just came over to this ridge. But he's with us and he started a lot later, so at least for me.
Hi, Gregor.
Hi.
Hi, Andy.
Hi.
Very nice, John.
Congrats.
Guys, John.
Congrats.
Congrats.
You made it?
Congrats.
I couldn't follow you there. I was a little bit too low.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was going to work either.
Do you catch me? You are higher.
Okay. The yellow blue man coming from the right.
That's Tim.
Thank you.
Guys, Tim.
Then
Congrats.
Congrats, Tim.
Congrats, Bruce.
Congrats, Bruce.
Guys, Bruce.
Very nice.
Congrats.
oh, man.
Take a screenshot.
Yeah, well, CRA's gonna get me. Son of a gun. I marked so many thermals for that guy, at least 4 of them. Oh well. Looks like, yeah, I think that's it. There's no fast people lurking back there.
Good, Rich.
Thank you.
Congrats.
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 I'm inside Galgil.
Okay. I keep on going.
Congrats, okay.
Thank you.
Guys, okay.
Congrats, man.
Congrats.
Is there an airfield around here somewhere?
It's on the west side of the
I see it. Yeah, down there.
So CRA, his name's Chris, right?
It's
That's
Chris,
right.
yes. That's the guy I was matched him. (2019).
Yeah, we met in Denmark.
That's also video, Mark.
What's
Mark, are
that?
you here? That's also video. You met him, 2019. I think not.
Give it. Well, I can catch up with you, Rich. And my
I
brakes
was-
out.
There with Christian Rakop, Charlie Romeo Alpha.
Condor picked a really bad time to freeze up for a second. While I was flying over you, Rich, and it froze, and you like jumped up and down in front of me. I'm like, whoa. How many windstalks do they need at this airport? There's at least 3 of them. Oof, DGT must have caught a parking ticket. Ow.
Oh yeah,
Low.
he's down in the valley.
Yeah, he crossed over to our ridge, and he was halfway down the ridge. That's like, you know.
I think I did exactly the same thing. I think I followed the same line that he did and didn't get back to that ridge at the top, and now I'm paying for it. Oh, and I see DJT up ahead. I think I'm about to pay the same parking ticket he did.
Yeah. You know, if you come in halfway up that ridge, you're screwed, man. I took a thermal before I even jumped across to that ridge because I was afraid of it being too low.
You flew very well, Bruce.
Thanks, my friend. I did okay today.
What speed?
Gregor, reicht es?
Ah, ich denke, das könnte gehen.
Bruce right now is second place, 140.6. CRA is first place, 144.7 in LS8.
Ach, da ist ja eine Lücke.
I'm nowhere near that.
Da gehe ich
think-
durch.
Yeah, I think that 4-meter thermal, wherever it was, Bruce, not long after start, really helped your case.
I beat the EB29 there. That's
I
good.
actually think I made a lot of really good decisions on thermals today.
Hi, John.
Nice.
But can you write them down and pass them to me, please, mate?
And a lot of people ended up using the thermals I found. I think I took the right ones at the right time, which is not very common for me. Very unusual.
That's very good. So people trust your judgment.
I don't know why he tried to go over a ridge and landed on top of it.
Yeah, I saw it, and the NOI barely made that pass. But he made it.
Oh man, DGT is dangerous. I mean, he's basically at the bottom of the valley.
It was low when he came across, and I don't think he's found a thermal to climb up with.
I mean, it was hard to catch a thermal on the ridge.
Right.
Top. That was terrible.
Right. I didn't trust it at all.
I was I think I was about 1,800 meters when I got onto that last ridge, and about 3 kilometers in, I got a thermal with a few other people. Managed to climb up on top.
Rich, it was my idea, or in a moment you think for a moment to chase to see DGT, and then you came back.
Yes. I did wonder, and then I changed my mind because I didn't like the look of where he was going.
Yeah, me too. But no, I think it was not a good idea. I think we make good decision.
I think it was the best decision I made today.
Yeah,
I should have stayed in the thermal at the beginning of the ridge, but I thought maybe I give the ridge a shot, but it wasn't working at all.
That's good.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Garrett and Andy.
Merci. And Andy as well. Congrats, guys.
Even only 126, Gregory, you still beat me.
Yeah, but it could have been a lot faster. It was a terrible mistake to not to get the thirst for thermal.
I think IK is in the same spot. He's stuck down too low as well.
Hey, man.
Yeah, IK was right ahead of me, pulled up into a thermal, and then went straight through. And I was like, dude, I don't think there's anything else ahead. You got to stay with this one. He didn't, and now I think I'm in good shape, at least to finish.
I'm playing with this dude, TGY, on easy EB, and we started on the final glide on the same ridge, the final one, and he's now halfway down. He just pushed too hard. I don't think he's gonna finish. I'm saying that he's still in EB.
I'm sorry. Who's that below you, Mark? I can just see you. I can't see their label completely. Oh, it's
JF something?
Yeah, it's this to me. Yeah, that's what it is, basically. Yeah.
They have to say.
Are you in my cockpit?
No, I'm just at the airport. I got the camera pulled out and with track AR, I can turn around and look.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
they have to say thank again because it's completely different to fly with this device. I mean, it's really, really different. For me, it's so much better. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's really nice you got a friend like Garrett, eh?
Yeah. And all of you. Tchin helped me to get back on Condor3, so I'm sponsored by European team.
So they didn't charge you a gift tax for that? Holger looks way up there. Looks like he's going to be okay.
Yeah, looks like he's actually he's at least staying hot.
Oh yes,
good. Oh, you're gonna try to hop over?
He has an 18-meter tube.
It's the light of the windows that sometimes get a little bit crazy.
No, that's the problem.
Yeah, I don't know how to fix that. Maybe
I was sitting in a room and close the window and make a hollow.
Yeah, I think I had to be on dark to fly, more dark here to fly.
Yeah, you are sitting more open air. Looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see like a curtain or something you can put over the window just to black it out while you're flying.
Yeah. Even I have a mirror on the side of the window, so it's light everywhere, and sometimes it gets a little bit crazy.
But yeah, that's not nice. Yeah, that's true.
Congrats, Mark. I see you made it over.
Yep.
Congrats.
Yeah, yep. I had to stop once more on that last ridge and got like the rare thermal that was halfway down the ridge.
DGT hasn't given up yet. I don't know why he hasn't just landed. There's no way to get out of that valley once you're down there.
So, Seka, why don't you just place your tallest horse outside the window to block the sunlight?
That sounds like a fun idea.
IK went all the way around the back. He's coming in from the backside. I think he's going to make it.
Yeah, I don't know if JF7's. JF7 might be able to make it around that way. Yeah, I don't know if DGD flew off back down the valley and disappeared.
Yeah, IK.
Yeah, he might have been going all the way down to the end, because at the end the wind would be hitting it just right.
I'd love to see what this looks like with thermal helpers.
Yeah, you're right though, John. If you weren't right on top of the ridges, the lift, you were very lucky if you picked up a thermal. The trouble was the difference between the top of the ridges and the cloud base was only, what, a couple hundred meters at best?
Wait, at some spots it was negative. The mountains were in the clouds, yeah.
Yeah. It was easy if you were on top of the ridge.
And the other day we did a task, was it yesterday or the day before, we had one where the thermals were went halfway down the ridges. It weren't anything. That's why I would like to know what on earth causes the difference between that. Why do some of the thermals actually go down?
It's the alpiness setting, right?
Well, no. That just controls where mountain thermals happen. So basically, that is where it controls flatlands or mountain thermals. But the mountain thermals on some ridges sometimes go down, and it's not like it's. I don't think it's the actual landscape. I think it's just however the thermals are being generated. Yeah, I don't know. See, there's that third thing that's, I think it's like concavity. I don't know if that has any effect on the thermals or not. Actually, I might actually load it up and like just blank that out and see if it makes the thermals work differently. Because I think that's what they were going to use for doing valley winds and stuff, but it's not actually doing anything yet. Maybe that's killing thermals.
I'm not seeing DGT over here.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Outside.
Yeah, I think he went all the way back down to the beginning of that valley, maybe, to try to see if he could catch a thermal or something on the lower part of the ridge.
Oh, yeah, I don't see him looking all the way down this valley we came up, and there's nobody there in my sight.
And yeah, JF7, he couldn't make it over in the first pass. Maybe he's lucky he'll catch a thermal.
His height is 1860, JF7.
Yeah, he's right here.
Well, DGT must really be kicking himself right now because he had a really nice first leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sad. He had only now 1550.
Maybe he had a good first leg and he was low.
Yeah, he was. When he came over to the ridge that we all were on, he was low, and that was like curtains.
Oh, yeah.
And Mark, did you install Como Met now?
I did not install it yet. That was going to be my plan the other afternoon, and I just never got around to it. I downloaded it, but never installed it. I still need to do. I think it would really help, especially on tasks like this. Like, I knew the terrain today, but still didn't know what I needed to get over that ridge at the final. I also have to install a second monitor though, or figure out how to use my tablet as my second monitor, because I don't want to have to switch from Condor over to Como Map and back.
Where's A16 at? Shows him he's almost at the finish, but I don't see him anywhere.
All right, gentlemen, I'm out of here. Bruce, Tim, good job today, and I'll see you guys another day.
See you, Mark.
Bye, Mark.
See you.
See you, Mark.
See you.
You,
Yeah.
bye-bye. Also for me, bye-bye. See you tomorrow.
See you,
Bye,
Andy.
Andy.
Bye,
See you,
Andy.
Andy.
Take care.
User disconnected.
Did
Okay, mate.
A16 get
From your
that
channel.
close to the finish and not make it? Because his distance is 142.1, but his speed is dropping. It's like he got that close to the finish, to within a couple kilometers of the finish, and then couldn't make it over or something, and then oof.
I didn't see him up there. I went all the way over here to the south and looked down the valley.
Yeah, I will leave as well and get something to eat. Wish you all a nice day or evening, and see you tomorrow.
Yeah,
See ya.
good dinner.
Yeah. Bye, Gregor. Yeah.
See
Bye,
you,
all.
Gregor.
See
Take
you
care,
guys
mate.
tomorrow. Take care.
See you, Tim.
User disconnected.
See you,
See you,
Tim.
team.
Take care, mate.
But
Disconnected.